drive anywhere. Okay. Let us get this started. I wonder if you can just stay on this boat indefinitely. I'm guessing it's going to start when I click on the book, right? And I would guess then we are... Obviously, it looks like we are a young lass. And are we Edith Finch?
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you. And I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house.
Alright, time to start taking lots of pictures. It looks pretty good. Obviously, this game is in the Unreal Engine, so it is going to look good. Hang on, let me just check options. Wait, what? I guess that's a family tree. We're Edith at the top. Alright, okay. Camera controls. Low. And hello, Safer. I am a good driver. I am a good driver. You ask Frankie. Ask Frankie. Next time you see Frankie on Discord, ask him. He is the only one. I don't think he's the only one. Only one here that would know. Maybe Faplar as well, but Frankie has actually driven in a car with me in real life. So I drove him around. I was his chauffeur at CitizenCon, and we didn't hit anything. We did very well. Right, effects are cool. Mouse sensitivity. Yep. Audios. All of the graphics. That's kind of a bummer. I was hoping that the game defaulted quite low, but the speech there was pretty low compared to everything else. Let's just move the sound effects down a little bit. Okay. Right. So yeah, so as I said, this is done in the Unreal Engine, so you know it's going to look good. And we've got feet! Oh shit. What is that? What is that? Is that like a... I'm trying to look at a pendant she's got on her neck. Is that like a... It looks like a feather. Is that a ring? It looks like a ring, right? Like a ring around a necklace? It's a pretty big ring, but is that what you think that is? It's a ring and like a feather attached to a chain? That's what it looks like.
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
I like that. That reminds me a little bit of the way the text is drawing in the environment reminds me a little bit of that other walking simulator game that I totally keep forgetting the name of. God damn it, I can't remember the name. I'll remember the name. Don't worry. Orcas Island Gazette. Check the mail.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
Ethan Carter. That is what I was thinking. Ethan Carter. It reminds me of that. And Drescher says, is she pregnant? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe she's just eaten a few too many biscuits. Or she could be, Drescher. I mean, I did think she looked a bit portly, but I didn't want to say. I didn't want to seem rude. But it could be.
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
It could be, man. It could be, Drescher. I found the bread. That's cool. I like the effect on the text. I know trespassing this public is protected by video surveillance. Trespassers will be prosecuted.
In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
The Finches are down here? And or up there. I don't know which way to go. Which way should we go? Down or a lot? Let's see where this goes first, then we can come back. That's the house over there, right? That's where we gotta go over there, right? That's where we gotta go. You like some biscuits now, what? I don't know. Oh, it looks like they're both going to the same place.
No
Oh.
one had driven this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints.
I guess there's two different paths you could take. I'm tempted to go back and go down and see what's down there. Hang on. Let me have a, I'm curious. Let's have a look. See where that goes. Let me see. Let's get back and see what it is. You'll say this, that's... They know how to select text colours. You watch, you're going to go down a slope and it's going to be blocked and we're going to come back. But until you try it, you just don't know if you... Yeah, it does look good. Maybe we'll see Bigfoot in the woods. Oh my god. You know the downside of coming down here and things like this is I kind of staring here thinking to myself, this is things I could
is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
And both of these paths are going to end up going to the same place, I'm sure. I have Outlast 2 already installed. I already have it installed. I've not played it yet, but it came out today. But I do have it installed, ready to check out. Whoops. So we'll be checking it out. Yes. So we're going to be going in.
The woods around the house have always been uncomfortably silent, as if they're about to say something but never do.
What do you mean by different? I'm not sure yet. I haven't decided yet. Not today. I can say that for sure. I can say for sure not today.
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
That doesn't look very sturdy up there, does it? Holy shit. So it makes you wonder then. Okay, so we're here then. That's where we came up. Yeah, so the other direction we went would have come down here, right? And that's the deer up there that we saw. Let's see if we can go scare the deer away. Go say hi to him. You're gonna go bed? Ah, good night, Drescher. A64P? Yeah, I mean, that's how it. That's the top end that I've been working with the last couple of weeks. C4. A64P 60 at source is what it has been. Oh shit! I actually forgot. Hang on one sec. This is a game I hadn't played. I gotta bring up the task manager because when I'm doing it like this, I've been watching the keeping an eye on the CPU usage. Usually you can switch down to 720 instead of 726. Okay. So it doesn't let, what you mean, like 720/30 you mean? It doesn't let you do that today. What is that? It looks like a head of something. Okay, I don't know. Like a,
I asked Edie once about the dragon in the pond.
dragon.
She said it had killed her husband.
Okay, it looks like a dragon. Yeah,
I was 6. It seemed like an odd joke to me, even then.
Yeah, I'm staying away from Creative Update as long as I can. I put it on, and then I reverted it because of how much it broke shit. C4. I think I've given them a little while to release some fixes for it. Missing Milton Finch. He's got a crown on there. He looks like a dapper little chap.
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
This is a weird looking house though. I mean...
Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
I think they started rolling it out last week, JDG. Wait. I don't want to go in there. No.
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
Did we want to do that? Oh, too late to go back. We didn't even check to see if the front door would let us in. Whoops. If you look at that from a distance, that could say Bard. I know it doesn't, but it could say Bard. Oh. Gary's Pie Mix, oh my god. Marlowe Premium Plus. Water-based primer. What card I got under here? I got a proper workshop. Oh man. Green glow. Paddling pool. Wait.
The power had been turned off the night we left. For the first time in years,
Okay, some very good lighting with the Unreal Engine. The sun rays through the window. And what's the date on the calendar? January 2010. Okay. Okay.
I felt like I was home. But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
Okay, that's the family. There's us as a little girl. A lovely memory. Edith Finch. He was young. 22, man. A Viking's belly. Oh my god, the Nordic cookbook. I think Kimball's been here. Kimball's people have been here. Holy shit, what a pile of dishes. Right, what are we making? I don't like apple pie. I don't know about you guys. I don't like apple pie. I'm not a fan. You wonder if I'll try Rick and Morty? Well, I don't know. I mean, I've never watched Rick and Morty, the TV show, in a galaxy. So since I've never seen Rick and Morty, I'd have to watch an episode. I mean, I kind of want to watch an episode to see what it actually is. Although, just watching the trailer, let's just say, after watching the trailer, Morty's voice makes me want to stab my eyes out. The voice of the character, holy fuck, it's terrible.
Like how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
Yeah, okay, that explains like 50 million cans of tuna. Because he was working at a cannery. Imperial Palace. There's a Chinese restaurant not far from here called the Imperial Palace.
Or how only one restaurant would deliver to our house. So we had Chinese a lot.
That's not a bad thing. Having Chinese a lot. Chinese is good. Yeah, I mean, I'll definitely watch the I gotta watch an episode of it just to see what it's about. Everywhere tuna. Go this way first.
The table was still a wreck from the night we left.
So I'm guessing no one's been here since they left.
It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
Hmm. Hmm. But yeah, as far as the creative stuff, I'm gonna give it a wide berth until they fix some of the issues. I mean, I had it on for about 12 hours, and with it installed, let's just say everything I did or everything I played, I was getting I was getting about 25% less performance on everything I did. Yeah. Even stuff that was not taxing at all. Not many of you guys would play it, but say, for instance, World of Warships was totally unplayable with a Creators update because it wouldn't go above 10 FPS. Normally I get 70 to 80 all the time, but with that update in, I was getting 10 with the Creators update. As soon as I reverted back, it was perfectly back how it was.
My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
Well, I'm saying that, I saw a lot of people reporting saying that there was a lot of issues with it, but they fixed their issues by doing a clean install. If they just totally removed and restarted Windows 10 from fresh with the Creators update, and it worked great. But people that are upgrading had problems. I think it's a similar issues to what a lot of people had with the anniversary update. I never did because I started
Nothing in
with
the house
that.
looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth.
There's so many books. Holy shit. Maybe I was a reader, Mom. Maybe our grandma.
Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
Cool. This table. Did box some stuff out to move away, like Dawn Finch! Living room. Only 10 FPS. Well, I normally get 70, man. But I was getting some really crazy stutters in games though. The game would work fine, and every 30 seconds it would just stop. Everything would pause for 2 or 3 seconds, and it would carry on, and it was horrible. Basement. And butterflies. Is that like an old beehive? Barbara, it's a music box. Hang on, let's go look at the front door first. See if we can actually open it up. Mail! We got mail! Come on! Can I take my mail? Open the front door. We can't.
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
Yeah, we saw one of those flies in the driveway, in the path as we walked up. Well, that door is, bolted locked.
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
Alright, okay. Let's, go check out the basement. Check out the music box first.
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
Great-Grandpa Sven!
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
Okay. We can't go in the basement yet. We'll probably find a key or something to get in there, right? We gotta get in. These books here, holy shit. There's just books, man. What do you think is in here?
Edie told me once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
Okay, so it's a library. More books. Oh, look. Expecting to see something jump up, if you know what I mean. Something just cute. This is a hell
After
of a lot of
Milton
pictures.
disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms.
Right. So
Then
the key...
Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
Oh, okay. So the key might be to one of the doors. Wait, that door's open. Is this my old room?
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room.
Great Uncle Walter's room.
I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
Actually, I like it. I like the decoration on it. Sharks. Like a house. Maybe it's like a derelict house or something at the bottom of the sea. Got a train carriage. You know what? A train carriage on the wall like this, I totally can see Frankie having this on the wall in his room. And Frankie likes trains. I say he likes trains, but he works with trains, so he probably doesn't like them really. And hello, music hero. He probably doesn't like trains. I mean, if you work with trains all the time, you probably wouldn't like them really.
Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
Could we use the key for this? Is this the key? 20,000 leagues under the sea? That's what the key's for.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets. Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
We're gonna climb into the train car. Not yet, Mannheim. I think I'm like one quest away from getting it done. Let's look around outside first before we go in there. These rooms are all locked, and we can look through the peepholes and see what they are before we go in there. Molly's room, okay.
Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with, if she hadn't died in 1947.
So it seems like when people are dying in this house, they're sealing up their rooms to kind of keep the memories in there, right? She died in 47. Sven and Edie, okay. Edie, 2010. Sven, 1964.
The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
What are those things on the wall? Are they like, I don't know what they are. I kind of look at that things on the wall thinking it's potentially like a harpoon. Possibly Mannheim after this. Possibly. Because the thing I was going to switch to after this I can't do until tomorrow, so I might do. I might try to get it finished after this. Gregory. Gregory was young, holy shit. Born in 1976, died in 77. Was he like a baby's room then, right?
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
Oh, the bathroom. Does that say Mount Rainier? Calvin. Calvin was 11.
My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
He's a he's a space nerd. So left side of the room is a space nerd. Oh shit, we're going off the floor. Shit.
Edie's father, Odin, built the original house.
Odin. It's Babs.
Barbara was a child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it.
Alright, so we can go in that. Oh, she's painting a door. We can go into the other room, into that secret room, or we can look upstairs. My friend Bigfoot!
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
Babs! Edith Finch! I think we should go back and look in the other room first before we go up here. I don't know. Let's do that. Let's look in this room here first. You know we can go into the loft, right? We can go up into the attic. Got a secret room here first.
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me. Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan.
Like a tea set.
But I had no idea what was behind that door. Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead. I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole.
Okay, we're in
Being
Molly's
inside
room.
for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
Molly's room. We can't go back out the way we came in, okay, so... Is it like a hamster or something? And it's gone.
Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
I don't think it's there anymore though, is it? I think it's gone. Call of the Wild, Bedbug, 9 lives. Birds of the Pacific Northwest. Okay, so she likes animals. And princesses. Like an octopus pillow. I'm scared. What's going to happen? We can't get out of this room. I guess we're going to look at her, read her journal.
I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here. Before my mom sealed the doors.
So Molly was only 10. It's her journal. Yeah, so we looked at his family then. So when whenever anyone was dying, they've kind of sealed up their rooms to kind of, you know, remember them. And it seems like Edie has been spending time in these rooms. And we just find a little bit about, oh no, what's making us come here now, right? Let's go.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
Right, so we're Molly now, we're like a 10-year-old, right? Can we eat a hamster? Can we eat gerbil food?
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it. My Halloween candy was all gone.
Aww. And a door. We can see where that door goes, because that door's locked in...
I thought about eating Christopher, but I held back.
Aww, isn't it cute? I like how he was kind of flying, you know, swimming through the letters and they were breaking away. Let's see what's in this room to the left, because this is a room a door that we couldn't open. If we can. Oh, it's a toilet, okay. But we're so little!
I kept eating and eating.
Eating toothpaste. Wow. Eating toothpaste.
I ate a lot of things that night.
I don't think you should be eating all this stuff. Little girl. Definitely not. Hello, Ecstasy of Angels. Where's the is the gerbil going to be in here?
Then I heard chirping outside my window.
Where's the bird? Can we eat a bird?
It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her.
Wait.
And suddenly, I was a cat.
What the fuck? Suddenly I was a cat. What? I'm not a cat.
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
You're a kitty cat stalking a bird. I think the fact we got a little bell on our collar isn't helping, right? Every time you jump, your the bell is ringing. Can we jump over onto the drain pipe? Nice.
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
Oh, look at a beard! Look at his beard! You've got such a beard! You're calling it she's killed entire family and forgot about it. Oh. This girl's cool. She may be a bit psycho, but she does sound cool, Ellie. She's obviously got a big imagination. Right? Where'd the bird go? Up there, shit. I guess we gotta... It's up there. I guess that's what our goal is, to get to the bird. Ready? You little bastard. Yes. Damn it. Come here, you little bastard!
I jumped and I almost got her.
You can't see the little kitty's paws, man. I want to see the kitty's paws. Oh shit, what is this over here? Where's the bird?
I could tell she was getting really tired.
Ah, little piggies! There's a family of pigs. And one of them's made friend with a chicken. Oh, cool. I like little piggies. Oh. You're getting tired. That means it's almost time to pounce.
Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
All she wants to do is eat the mama bird. That's not very nice, though, is it? We can sneak up to the edge, maybe. Oh.
I gobbled her up. Suddenly, I was an owl.
What?
First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
What?
Rabbits.
So hunting a bunny rabbit. No, poor little bunny.
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my hands. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
So gobbled up a rabbit just like that.
A mama rabbit.
It's a mama rabbit.
She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
What the fuck? Oh, hang on. We are controlling the shark. Hang on. We need water, man. Come on, find me water. Yeah.
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever.
Right. So we're a shark now, though. So we're a proper hunter. Where's that one?
I wanted fat, juicy seals.
Oh. Wait, no, don't make me eat a seal. Oh, come on. No, it's not a seal. Seals are cool. We like seals. I don't want to eat a seal. We're looking for a seal, right? Here we go. Ready?
I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
The fuck? Right, we tore off its flipper. Where is it? It's obviously not getting away. If we've eaten its flipper, where is it going? And hello, MC Bubblegum. It's not going anywhere if we've eaten its flipper. Was it? Would it have just floated to the bottom and died? Are we looking for another seal? Are we looking for the same one? So, okay, so we went from a little 10-year-old girl, to a cat, to an owl, to a shark. What is next? What is next after the shark? Oh, look, we didn't bite off all of its flipper then. Look, it's bleeding now.
It grabbed on tight. But I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water.
What?
When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
What are we now? Oh, we're a snake! We jumped out of the water and now we're a snake. I was kind of wondering what was going to be next after a snake, after the shark and
Now I
snake.
was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
We're a monster? Wait, a monster? You look like a snake. Maybe we're a monster. A monster snake. Or maybe this is just one of the, maybe we're a big sea monster and this is like one of its legs. Like a big octopus or something. And this is just one of the legs of the thing, right? And we're trying to reach around, trying to find someone to eat. We're a big Nessie or something. Oh, that one. Let's go. You know, I did say earlier to you guys, those of you that are in Discord, that this. I've been watching this game for a while, and I kind of figured it was going to be something a little bit different, and yeah. Here we go. It's dinner.
I was big, but I moved real quiet.
And we just knocked a bunch of shit over. What now? Is he going to grab hold of him and we're going to realise we're a big sea monster, right? Yep. Oh, what? What did... Alright, let's go. We're going up again, or are we going to... You want to go on the other side, so what? No, okay, we're going upstairs. Right. Well, Music, it's a bad game, man. It's a bad game. I kind of had I've had an idea that this game was going to be something special since I first saw it, and I've been watching out for it, and I'm very happy it's out. Oh man. Maybe we're going to the door. Maybe there's someone around here. I don't know. Two dudes here, we've got a drunk dude and a captain. I don't know which one to go to first. The drunk dude? Right, that's it, dude. Just cap left.
Passenger, I was still hungry. And across the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it.
What's next? I don't know. If it's vapor, I don't know. But we're still the same monster so far.
I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
This kid's got some imagination on her, I'll tell you that. For sure. We're basically reading her journal, aren't we? So, yeah. We're coming out of a toilet. Oh my god. Ten.
I got closer and closer.
This is Molly's room. What? Okay, now we're back into Molly's bedroom. Oh, my stomach.
All my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
What?
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
Okay, so that's the story of one of the Finches. There's quite a few Finches left. Yeah, a lot of them are kids. And kids obviously have very weird and vivid imaginations. Right? Oh, we can go out the window. Hang on. We can actually open up the window. There's a kitty cat. That's not the kitty cat, is it? Oh, okay. We're probably going to use the we're going to go into the next bedroom
This
from
will
here.
be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
Okay. Whose bedroom's this?
I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
Okay, this is Grandma's room. Liftoff, Starship Gemini. The dreams in the witch house, invisible cities, the Finches of fallen flock. It's a book about us. Much of the deep fury. The negative, Ansel Adams. Lurpy? What? You got Rob. Lurpy. And Purpley. Is there one of them going to be called Derpy? That would be awesome if one's called Derpy. You got Zerpy. Zerpy, Furpy, Purpley, Lurpy, and Rob. Oh. And Bob? And Burpy? What? Come on, there's got to be a Derpy. Hey, there's a Derpy! There had to be a Derpy. Man. So. Did one of the ancestors of Captain Derp. Derpy. What else we got? Tale of Tales. The Magic Mountain. Book of Memories. Right.
We got along, and it was a good place to hide from my mom.
Mole man beneath the Finch house.
Edie gave a big interview
What?
about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious.
We're a family day out at Druid World. What? I can't quite. What do those tapes say? Salmon K wedding. Okay. Wedding videos? There's a poetry recital. Can we play them? Or we can play this one. Sam Photo Trip, Conspiracy Now, Home Movies. My Friend Bigfoot. What? So the one that's Edith Junior Lake Trip is the one we can actually play. Let's just look around the room first and come back. Edie won't go. 72-year-old woman refuses to evacuate because of a little forest fire.
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity.
Built 1937. Ethan Finch.
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
Oh, okay. So the dragon and outside is a dragon-shaped slide. Okay. Tragedy strikes as Finch family pond Celebrates turns to morning. Let me see, can open the door. We can look at the tape. What else we got over here?
Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him. Her room was like a museum. For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune. And misfortune.
They're Norwegian. That explains everything.
Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind.
So, are you folks old enough to have used one of these little gadgets he's looking for at the moment?
But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea. Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
Oh. So Edie is obviously grandma. Molly is mom. Molly is mom. How do I get out of this? Oh, okay. Okay. Your grandpa showed you one? Never used one, but
whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
You've seen places that had them? Okay. Yeah. I never had one, but I've seen them. My sister had one when I was a kid. Let's go look at the videotape. The Mysteries of Death and Thereafter from Odin Finch. So he was an author as well. Right, let's go. Go check out the tape.
I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time.
Damn it, can we watch it? I want to watch it. I was going to watch it. Damn it. I wanted to watch the tape.
Even in her 90s. Sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Yeah, that's probably us. Our character, the grandkid. I guess. You had a toy version as a kid, huh? Yes. Yeah, I've seen it. The toy one, that was what I was looking at.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife, Kay, left on the house was the pink bathroom.
Holy shit, what the...
It was a pretty big trace.
Yeah, you're telling me. What the fuck sort of bathroom's this? I stick a chair in there. In the shower. I guess because if she's an old fart, then sitting down in the shower is probably wise, isn't it? But look at the carpet. Yeah. Oh man, this is. Yeah. There's a secret in this bathroom. We got another like secret.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard.
It's been a long time since I've seen a book like this. One of these like animated books with the little thingies, if you know what I mean.
It's hidden in this book.
We're in the walls.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
I guess he was using this room in the walls as like a dark room. What is that? Is that a picture of like Robbie the Robot? What? That looks a bit like Snake, man. A little bit like Snake. I like Fall of Asian. A couple turns land into a native haven. Milton. Oh, whose room are we in? Calvin. Calvin's room. Calvin is the space nerd. Space, the final frontier. Explore the universe. Captured. The 5 Grand Generals are captured. Is it, what do you reckon, a UFO story? Oh, Calvin fought Sam. I guess Sam is more like a military man or military kid, and Calvin, well, he's into science.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him.
I guess we're going to go up into the command center. This way too. Join the fight, enlist. That's one of our stuff. So Sam is a military man, and he's the photographer, right? I do like this room. I like the little models. I mean, it could all be like a little Jetsons car, right? Wait, is that going to be like a secret doorway? Hang on, let's look up there first. If it's a secret doorway and you open it, you go to the next room and you probably can't come back. This is a very cool bedroom though. I mean, you can think of yourself, if you're like a space nerd, which a lot of us are, right? And you had this as your bedroom. Oh my god. What a lampshade, it's like a planet. Like Saturn's rings.
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
Let's go in the command center, let's do it. Calvin was 11. Aye. Poor Calvin. And he's like a little playroom here with all these, like, as if he's inside his own little spaceship. That's pretty awesome.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
I want to swing. Okay.
My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Calvin, dinner's ready.
He's taking a picture.
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it.
Is he gonna jump off? I got this feeling he's gonna swing and jump off.
I told him going around was impossible.
Oh shit, what's he gonna do?
Maybe if I hadn't said that.
He wants to do a loop or something.
Alvin, I'm not gonna tell you again.
Shit.
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up,
Holy shit.
then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it.
Is this how he dies?
I think he'd already made up
think?
his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother.
Holy shit.
The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
That VR, you're kidding, man.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing. After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
Well, Sam's side of the room. We got nothing. Oh. I mean, as we came in, we got nothing about Sam we can look at though. Only Calvin stuff. Look at that little map. Obviously, with Calvin, we've seen stuff from him, memories from him, Molly, and Odin. Sam, maybe because he lived longer. I mean, it looks like
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
Ah, okay. Yeah, maybe because he was 33. He died a bit later, so maybe he's we see some of his stuff somewhere else. You see where the words are. The words kind of directed you to where the exit was, right? No, he was pretty normal, really, compared to Molly. Yes. I don't think any of them are gonna be that crazy. You wouldn't have thought, right? All these little secret kind of doorways or secret rooms is crazy. Now where we're going?
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Oh, that's the big hallway just outside where we came upstairs the first time. That's the doorway to the attic that we didn't go into. What's up here? Shit, okay, there's two rooms here we can go into then. We can go this way into that one. Or we can go this way. Into Barbara's room.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Looks like we can go back that way though. We can use it again, so we can go back that way and go in the other one afterwards. So Barbara was like the one they mentioned was a child movie star, and the movie there's a poster, a lot of poster. My Friend Bigfoot with Barbara Finch. There she is. Hey, Bigfoot. Copy of the film. Barbara Finch doll. Bob Street, what? Seattle Starlets.
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
Afterwards, after she was a child star and turned into a flake. There's an old birthday cake. Oh man, look at that phone. A rotary phone, man. Out of gold. Coco. Lame the musical. Popcorn on the floor. I'm kind of wondering what's going to happen here because of how the music's kind of changed. Dreadful Stories. Starring Barbara Finch. We can actually go into one of her stories. One way to find out.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Pumpkinhead Man. What?
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
Oh, is that Clue?
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him.
Is that Clue of how to get in there?
Cue. She reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
It's an animated comic now. It's come from a comic, now we're actually controlling it. That is pretty fucking awesome. Hang on, wait. You haven't got a torch, dude.
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
Right, we got a weapon. What the fuck sort of room is this? I wonder if it looks like this now.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman Killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
It is just a comic book, man. It's not real. It's not real.
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
The fridge rattled. Dun dun dun. It's gonna be in there. It's gonna be in there, isn't it?
Oh dear!
It's gonna be him in a mask, and we beat him up.
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
That music again. You bashed them. I like the it's got like the sort of comic book sort of feel with the Borderlandsy sort of look, if you know what I mean. What are they? Apples? Apples by the front door? Dun, dun. Which way do we go? Oh, it's Walter's room, okay.
Walter, are you there?
Ready?
Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Uh-oh.
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing. And here he was. He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
There is!
That night, she played her part beautifully.
We're into Molly's room now.
She thought about abandoning Walter, but just couldn't do it.
This is the toilet. So we're gonna go out the door there and pound him in the back of the head, right?
Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned.
Show him. Yay!
He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
So what do you reckon? When we get down to the bottom, he's gonna be gone, right? So when we get down to the bottom, he's gonna be gone. I bet you he's gone. Yep.
The hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
just like in all of the good horror movies that happens.
Someone at the door was dying to speak to young Barbara.
Look out the window and see what it is. No.
At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Uh-oh.
Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box was all they ever found of her. Her ear. Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
That's good. Now Marley's still the craziest, but that was good. That was pretty awesome.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Oh man, this game. An eerie ending, yes. We're gonna climb back in there and go out the window.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Go back out into the hallway. So you can go look up in the loft now. We've been in this room. That's the room we was just in. Let's go look up in the loft.
Mom must have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left.
That's locked. Where are we going now? Where are we going next? These doors are all locked, right? We was in Sven's room.
It's funny. All those times I played with the music box and never found the basement key.
Yes, the music box. This is the pink bathroom we was in, wasn't it? So this is the pink bathroom we was in. This is like Sam and Calvin's room, the Space Boy. This was Sven's room over there. That was Barbara's room. So we've been in all the rooms up here now. This is obviously where we started. And this was Marley's room, where the craziness began. Let's get to the basement. Now we know where the key is. The key is obviously going to be in the music box. We've not been in any of the doors down here though, because they're all closed up, right? It's the library. Let's go. Use the music box. Now we know where the key is. Just keep turning it. Yes. Let's go. see how different, how the same this looks compared to that comic. Dun dun dun. And the pool table's still here. Gnomes?
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
Motherfucking gnomes? What dwarves is? It looks a bit like Sleepy. The Sven was making dwarves. Right. If you are safer with a shotgun or something similar, yes. You would want something.
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
It's a bit dark. It's a fridge.
I thought maybe she was hiding presents.
Wait, so we're going to come down and open up the same fridge that we saw in the comic?
It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
It's a doorway. Shit. Oh, shit. You fucking kidding?
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
Holy shit. They're definitely hoarding. Pea soup! Look at all those tins of pea soup. Alvin cereal, extra crispy. Not bland. Wait. How can you have soup made of peas that isn't bland? Is that tasty beans? Tasty beans. We got tins of beans.
If there's a pattern in all these stories.
We got cereal. We got pea soup. What else we got? More pea soup. Propane. Propane. Holy shit! Look how big those tubs of peanut butter are. Oh my god, look how big those tubs of peanut butter are. Holy shit. A grape jelly. Of course, you got a grape jelly for peanut butter jelly sandwiches. Is that tomato ketchup? That bottles of water, I guess. More tasty beans. They got the essentials here, right? Got some pillows. Sweetie crisps. More pea soup, more beans. Grape jelly.
I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
A wash basin. This is probably where Walter was. This is where Walter had his little hiding hole. Okay, there's Walter's story. 50 Fraser. He's the oldest one of the lot, as far as so far the ones we've seen. Was that Spain, Mexico, China, France, India, Thailand? He's been travelled quite a bit, right? Brazil, Russia. Model trains. He likes trains. Let's look at his thing first. Look at this first. I'm looking at the window. Alright. Bod would pass over. He walked through an American grocery store. What? It's not crunchy, no. Crunchy is obviously better, but it's smooth. It's better than nothing. What? Pepper. Oh, spices. Okay. Peach hearts. Alright, Walter. It's your turn.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years. On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today.
Peaches.
I always expected to be dead tomorrow. But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything.
So 1976 now, it's 8 years later, and we're doing the same thing. 8 years later.
Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly. And then one day, everything just
2005.
stopped. Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid. It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years.
You didn't run out of peaches.
I'm done waiting.
Oh.
I have to leave. Well, I still can.
It's got a hatch in the floor. Right, let's have a look around, see if we can actually look anywhere. No, we can't, okay. So he's sat in this same little room for like, was it 68 we started? That's almost 40 years, man. Eating peaches every day. Holy shit, where's this going? This house has got some crazy engineering in it. All these secret corridors and rooms. Is there even more stuff
I know
down
it's
here
out there
somewhere?
somewhere.
All these different things he could eat, and he's eating peaches every day. I'm happy he wasn't
Whatever
eating pea
killed
soup.
Barbara.
Because if he would have been eating pea soup, I wouldn't have been happy. Because we would have had to eat pea soup.
And Molly.
Yeah, it's like a bunker underneath the ground, isn't it? Like a fallout shelter kind of thing. And he's been living it himself.
And Calvin.
This is the trash, I guess. This is 40 years of empty wasting, tin cans and stuff. We're gonna bash the
Maybe
wall.
this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day. Even if it kills me. Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food.
It's gonna be weird though. I mean, he obviously hasn't set foot out of that bunker, in like 37 years. Things are gonna look just a little bit different, right? Now he's
I don't mind
outside.
if I only have a year left. Or a month.
The train's gonna hit us now.
Or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day.
Try and get off the train.
I can already imagine the sun on my face.
He kind of knew it was going to be a train. At least he saw the sun first, right?
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here. I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
Alright, we can go down there now. Let's open this. Look out of his window. Well, it's not really a window. We're in a bunker, right? So it's not a window. It's just got a painting on the wall behind it. Make it look like it's a window. So all those tins of peas and stuff should still be down here, shouldn't they?
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter. But if she never told me about an uncle under the house, I can only imagine what else she was hiding. I don't want to make the same mistakes she made.
No, pea soup is not good, is it?
Trying to bury something that's still alive. Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe two, I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself and found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
These trains. Well, you wouldn't want to be on that train.
I don't know if I should even be writing this.
Oh, there's a statue. So, maybe that's where we're going, up to that statue up there.
Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me.
No, it's definitely not better if it died with you.
But I thought you should know about your family.
Oh, she's pretty... Okay, she's obviously writing this for the kid, right? So that when the kid's born,
And the
he knows...
history you're a part of.
He knows that he or she knows what's been going on with the rest of his family and the weird curses. Nice and peaceful. Kind of. I guess. I suppose that probably was his
Though to be
tolerance.
honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now.
Probably. It's vapor.
I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
It's not a bad view. It's not a bad view to just lounge out here, staring. Well, maybe not now, but at some point it was probably very nice. It's a light over there, what? I don't know what that is. But it's a full moon! Are we going to turn into a werewolf? Oh! Maybe we are. Oh, you know what? We gotta get. We got this big weird tower part of the house we didn't go to get up to on the roof and go up to the top there. I'm kind of curious about that, right? I don't know if we'll go up there or not. I don't know. I don't know. Ow! I'm not a good werewolf. No. I'm a horrible werewolf.
And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible.
I thought we were going to that statue. I guess we're not. Or maybe we are. I don't know. Trash. That there lot. Go that way, I guess. Yeah, I think that's where we're going then, because this way is blocked off. Let's go that way. Let's try and get to that statue. I think that's what we're doing. We're going to that statue. And that statue's going to come alive, turn around, and just
I think we've
club
been
us.
surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
Yeah, that's a little bit creepy. Oh.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one. 3 of the gerbils are mine, and 2 had been my fault.
It's Derpy! He lived 13 long years, did Derpy. In Pet Cemetery. What? It's creepy. It's just a little bit creepy. A bunny rabbit, was that a dog? Kitty cat.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Molly Finch. And it makes sense now. You look on here, you got the on top you got the cat with like birds, like feathers or wings. It makes sense after seeing the craziness she was of her memory. And Calvin's obviously was a spaceman. Sven was a builder. Edie was into books. Where's Babs? There's water. Oh, Barbara's got a star. Water's got a piece of rock.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
Ah, okay, this is it said when he kind of came from came with his house and tried to sail to a new place, right? And he got it sunk.
She could see it poking out of the water at low tide.
That's it. That's the boathouse. And we can go use the telescope. We can see what the light is. Oh my god.
Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
It was in the floating house there. That's what that was over there. His floating house that sunk.
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from.
Are we going to see a gravestone for ourselves?
Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
Gus and Gregory. See, Gus and Gregory and Sam, these ones we didn't see any little stories about. Well, Gregory, he was only like he didn't live very long, did Gregory? He's like 1.5. Gus was like 13.
She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us. We never found Milton's body, so my mom insisted we were putting up a monument, not a tombstone.
Sanjay Kumar. Who's that then? All these gravestones of Finches, and you got Sanjay Kumar. Who's this guy? Who's that guy? Who is that guy? He's married into the family, maybe?
There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. for me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
Let's go. Come on, Edith. Oh, we was here with it's a cat, wasn't we?
But looking back on it now,
We was here as the cat in this treehouse.
if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Huh. Alright. Oh, we're going up top, I guess. Is there a ladder? I'm sure she's not going to climb that while she's pregnant. Oh, there's a ladder on the other side. Okay.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common. They were both pretty intense.
Rawr. Rawr. Rawr.
Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera.
This
I
was
guess
Sam,
we're all
okay.
afraid of something.
This was Sam. He was a military man, wasn't he?
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
Yeah, there he goes. He must have been in the army, I guess. Look at all the medals around the side. We'll come around in a second. Look at his thingy. His memory. Or see what happened to him, I should say. One of his war base. If he's a military man, one of his war base. If he got taken out, well, is it posted somewhere? Weird ass thing. Very weird thing. Right. Yes, Marines. This is there. Was that 1950 to 83? So he's only like 33, 34. That does not look like someone that's 33, 34. Look, he looks like a grandpa, man. He looks at least, I don't know, 40s, 50s. At least 50, surely. Ah, that's our way out. Yeah, this is the where's Meadows? Alright, okay. Now, I think Sam seems like he might well be a normal one, if you know what I mean. It's blonde. I suppose so, but it's just a way to picture it is. It just looks like it just looks like an older gent, if you know what I mean. I mean, that one, if you look at that picture there, it definitely looks a bit different. It's just a way that the picture is, with the glasses and that tash. It's like a grandpa tash. It's the sort of moustache you'd see on a granddad, on a grandpa, right? I mean, like, it's not like, you know what I mean? Okay. Maybe we can see some pictures he took or something. Oh yeah, it is. It's some photos.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
What? Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged.
Oh, where the picture on the back wall that was it looked like with him and his family over a deer. That's probably what we're reenacting that maybe.
Perfect.
No, look.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it?
Oh, okay, so we're reenacting the moments of the pictures I guess he's got there, right?
I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit.
There's more park service.
Smile, Dawn.
Hey, check, you never know, you might see Yeti in the background.
Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are. Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
Whoa! Taking a leak.
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though.
It's a crashed kayak. Or that kind of...
Nothing quite like being outside.
Hold still while I take a picture of you.
I definitely won't be moving.
Are you done yet?
Does it say?
That's a keeper.
Oop. A little more gas in the tank, I guess. I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Dawn. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Dawn, I'm being serious.
I know. Dad!
Good eyes, Dawn.
Look around first before we take a picture of you. Let's take a picture of you. Gun. This is a hunting after all, right? We're here to hunt. Oh, lift your head up. Got it.
Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Dad, I...
Just breathe. Turn off your imagination. Focus on your target.
What's she looking at? Oh, there. What's she looking at? Can we see it? Can't see what she's aiming at, but...
Let me get behind you.
Do I have to do this?
Dawn, you don't have to do
Oh, it
anything.
is.
But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong. Now keep yourself squared up, elbows down, like we practiced. Whenever you're ready.
She can pull the trigger. I was waiting for her to shoot, and I'm gonna take a picture after she's shot. She's not gonna do it. Maybe when I hit the button to take the picture, she's gonna shoot. Yeah, okay.
Great shot, Dawn!
Oh, look at that! Damn.
I'm proud of you, Dawn. Always remember that, okay?
Wait, hang on. Oh, wait. Oh shit, we set a timer. We're gonna go up there and get in a picture with
Sorry,
her.
Dawn. Just gotta reset the timer.
Shit, I didn't realize what we was doing. Hang on. I didn't realize what we was doing. So setting a timer, we're gonna run up there and take a picture. Okay, let's go.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally
so...
normal, Dawn. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about...
Dad!
Serves him right! You know what? He had that coming to him, right? He had that coming to
Of all
him.
these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
Hey, Mammon. It's pretty awesome, man. This is a pretty fucking awesome game. Poor Sam.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
The deal was playing dead. Inch control. A little mobile command center. I can see Mammon playing one of these when he was younger, pretending he was a starship captain. It's Gregory. Oh, Gregory was the kid, the baby. Hang on. If we forget about the weird shit we've seen so far, what are we going to see for like a 1-year-old? I mean, come on, right?
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet...
Okay, so the other two kids are here. Let's check out a baby then. Whatever happened to the kid? I mean...
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it. I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
Hey, we're a baby. I'm just trying to run it into the people, but you can't ram on with a kite. Keep up to the house. Oh, there are letters by the totem, I guess. Right? Ah, there we go.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined and as a sign held up his middle finger.
Is the wind's going to pick up and pull the kite away and he's going to get pulled away?
Panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent. The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made.
Shit, look, you've got the chariots following you. Can we take them all inside the chair? No. More chairs. Ah, there we go. Just slam them into this. Yes.
The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, make the music louder.
I'm not sure I like where this is going though. He's going to get struck by lightning or something like that, right? I gotta say though, I mean, obviously you're kind of hearing all these little stories about these different family members, but they're so well done. I mean, really so well done, isn't it? You wish there was. Oh. Yeah, that wasn't going to be good. You kind of had a feeling.
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't. Until we found you.
More bad parenting choices. So obviously they totally forgot he was out there when he was in...
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
Right, so what we got? Let's look at the book. So you got Edie down the bottom. Was it Milton, Lewis, Sanjay, Dawn? There's a few more we haven't seen stories of yet. I guess we're slowly getting to all of them. Yeah, that one as well, I would say parents, man. I mean, jeez. Oh shit, it looks like one of those climbing walls.
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died.
So Dawn is next.
At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
This is Edith's mom.
Religion was another thing my mom never talked about, but I think it helped her a lot after her dad died.
Oh my god, look at that! Look at that! You know what? I reckon Knight Rider was probably sold on him when he was in his teens. When he was a young lad. I'm not old enough to have seen one of those in real life, something like this. Oh no. Not me. Oh, there's Sanjay. Okay, Sanjay must have been her boyfriend. I guess maybe she's obviously must be someone she met when she was in India, which she was doing for charity work.
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Oh, Sanjay's the dad. Okay. Wait, hang on. We can go down there. We're going up. Wait. Huh? Go back up. No, I was born in 1996, you jerk. What? 21? Oh my god. You've had a hard life if you're 21, you've had a really, really rough life. Sorry to say.
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Lewis was born a year later.
Lewis, is that my brother, I guess?
When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back. And to see kids in the house again.
Mint basil sage and thyme. You do. It's our plants. Oh man.
The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that.
This is the kind of the big extension we had right at the top, right? Okay.
And for a while, things were good. Almost normal.
Well, maybe she was like homeschooling the kids. Looks like it, right? Multiplication tables. Paramount would be happy with this. Lewis rules. Obviously spelled incorrectly.
But it didn't last.
Now that looks a bit newer. Just a little bit newer.
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle. After Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
We of course don't have a key. You can climb in a window, so you can climb in a window. Right. Right.
I think Edie was happy to finally have another painter in the family.
Oh. It's Milton's memorial. Yeah, Milton went missing, didn't he? Right? So he's he was nobody ever found. Shit, we still got there's still another bit up the top. We did up the top there, right?
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
It's gonna be like a flick book. Ah. That's cool. Ah, magic paintbrush. That's probably where they thought it kind of made that as a way to figure out where he went, I guess.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared. Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
Yeah, I'm not sure about this sealing the doors stuff.
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
Alright, so we're gonna go upstairs.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Lewis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
It doesn't look very safe, does it, up here? Which room is this? This is Lewis's room, alright. And this way's... Oh, look.
Everyone always told me to stay out of Lewis's room.
Oh shit.
Except Lewis.
You know what? His room looks pretty cool. He was 22. I got a feeling he's a bit of a druggie. I don't know why. I got a feeling he's a bit of a druggie. What's this? Is this like a boat? Shit, is this a boat? What? That's kind of freaky. Right.
Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
Yeah. Yeah, I say think he's a druggie. Yeah, it's a legalized marijuana poster. A Wonderland Turbo console. Come on, look, typical gamer, right? I mean, look, he's got a game console and drugs. I mean, stereotypes, man, stereotypes. Game console and drugs.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse.
Hang on,
Newly
so
sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life.
So if we thought the others were weird, this guy's actually was properly drugged up.
He kept working at the cannery. But he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to wander.
Oh, wait, what? Oh, hang on. Look, so he's thinking about playing games while he's working there. This is not
I asked him
going
to describe it.
What the fuck?
He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth.
Multitasking, man. Lucky we can multitask, I guess.
He'd feel his way about. Then something moved. Bats. And toads.
He's gonna stick his arm in there or something. Oh.
And things that have not names. He knew it was all in his head.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I mean, obviously, you could just do this part without doing the fish still, but there, if you notice it, the road was blocked until you shot another fish's head up.
But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself. But he found something more.
Oh shit.
I worried about him then.
These games turn 3D.
Daydreaming at the cannery. I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused.
Can you imagine doing this for like 8 hours a day?
Like a whole new Lewis.
I mean, I definitely
So I let him go on.
couldn't, right? Oh.
I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first. He told me he'd made a new friend.
Oh, I don't know.
On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia. He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians.
I suppose they could have
songs
done
for
if
them
they
to
wanted
play.
to. It's vapor, but it's cool.
He talked about starting a band. And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger. He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination. So he could do whatever he wished.
I'm kind of curious
He
where
held
this is
an
going.
election for mayor.
You know it's going to end up him dying, but
And he won. They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him.
oh shit. I mean, it's getting to
Conquer a city, then immediately push on.
He's getting to the point where we're not going to be able to see what we're doing, right? And he's going to probably put his arm in there or something. I'm guessing.
New Louisville. St. Louis. He started drifting away from our reality. Minneapolis.
Minneapolis.
Until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery.
Lol.
Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Louis kept sailing on.
He's like a robot. Just plodding along, chopping off fishes' heads.
In Louisburg, he heard rumors of a...
Oh! He's got a queen.
handsome queen. The Queen was on her own quest for...
I don't know. The Queen might be going after rainbows, yeah. She likes rainbows. And
Radiant
unicorns.
rainbows.
Hey, look! Oh man! Shit, we chopped the rainbow down! Oh. You do knock them down, okay. Oh, we did not knock them down.
He followed the sound of her...
Electric sitar.
electric sitar.
Hang on, we're supposed to go off the nose. Okay. You actually gotta pay attention now, goddammit!
His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound.
Right, okay, so the whole of the workspace is gone now. And it's just the hand on a fish.
He knew the world was all in his
So
imagination.
you can no longer see the blade anymore. This is gonna get bad, isn't it? She looks a bit portly, doesn't she, this princess? She's supposed to be like a handsome princess. She looks a bit,
But he was so proud of having created it.
Yeah, he probably likes big ladies.
In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king.
Holy shit.
For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Louis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace.
Is he gonna get the lady?
My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
And then he wakes up and he's like, oh, oh. And her games.
He began to forget the world we know. I think it pained him to remember Louis, the cannery worker.
Hang on. Who are we? We're not Louis right now. That's Louis down the end, right? And we're gonna watch him. What is going on here? Who is this person we're controlling? Because this is not Louis, is it? There's Louis.
He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
What's going on? Oh my gosh, it's of course. Hello. Dude, you're not even moving the fish. That looks like Lewis just chilling there, right? Doing his work. What's he do? Maybe he's supposed to go up the top there, maybe through the window. Maybe he's supposed to go up this conveyor belt.
I still thought I could save him.
Alright.
Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder.
Bye, Lewis. Look, he's leaving behind. What a lovely place. What a lovely job.
The palace would be packed with his companions. Including the wise Calico who'd insisted on inviting me. His queen waited, holding his crown.
She's waiting! Almost!
There was only one thing left to do.
I need my crown. Oh shit. We gotta put our head in the guillotine and put the crown on. What?
Bend down his head.
I don't want to do it. There's a kitty cat over there, look. How did I not see that huge cat over there when we walked in? I don't want to do it.
The rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
That was a lot to write down on that little letter, right? Jesus. And that was good. Lewis was good.
Really cool. I wish you could have met him.
No, his one was good. I like his one. I think Svaper felt it went on just a little bit too long, but I like Lewis. Still not as good as Marley though. Marley's still the best. Oh shit, I just noticed he's actually got a more modern computer. Look, you can tell he's a gamer. He's got one of those gamer keyboards with lit up WSAD keys. Man, look at the WASD keys all lit up. Well, I'm not sure if that is monitors, these screens. A big spindle full of blank like DVDs. The Red King stream.
Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
So he's got a console and a PC though, so he's not just a console scrub, he's got a PC too. Lewis, you are in. Where you going? No, don't go out there. I can get it never do. G15! Take a picture of Lewis's den. Okay.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder. I wish we'd stayed. But I understand why we left.
Dawn Finch? Okay, so this is... Mom was hanging out at the top.
My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
Disaster recovery. Sanjay Kumar, evac specialist. So yeah, so basically, if we look at the thing now, so we got Sanjay and Dawn. Sanjay and Dawn are the two that don't know if it was Sanjay and Kay. That they obviously weren't direct members of the family. Now, so Dawn, we've only got one left. The mom is the only one left, right? That we haven't had a story from. Oh, and Edie down the bottom. So there's two left. Okay. Yeah, man. Basically, you play Edith Finch. You're coming to this house. You're seeing all these little stories about all the different family members. This is the family tree. This is you up here. So each of these drawings is like a family member. As we're walking through the house, you're seeing you're getting stories about how they, their lives and how they died. As we're getting to the end. I mean, the one we just had was Lewis up here. This one here, Molly was the best one. I think was the first one. Yeah, we are the only one left. All of these other family members are dead, and we're basically seeing this game's telling us how they're dying. Showing us their
what
stories.
What happened that night had been coming for a long time.
So this is Mom. This is our mom, I should say.
Maybe it should have come sooner.
Well, Dawn is our mom. Edie is our grandmother. And those are the two left we haven't had anything specifically about, like story segments about.
But it had to end one way or another.
Oh, shit.
All that's left now is to tell you about that last night.
Yeah. So Edie was our nan, was our gran. Well, okay, anyway, that's me as a kid. So the character you play is the little girl on the right on the bed. Edie is the grandmother who we're going to see a story about. Obviously the one on the left is our mom. That's our mom, Dawn. So you think though, I mean, right, this woman was 90, and we are at the very, very top of this house, this tree house, and she's 90. How the hell does she get up? Does she get up there in the first place? If you know what I mean. How? Right, so what we got next? Yeah, Vapor, you're right. It is just, I don't know. I can only imagine how much time they spent thinking all those different segments out, but it's so well done. And you just don't know what's going to happen when you click on one of these things. Oh, is that the feather we got around our neck? Or similar to the feather we had around our neck, like a quill, right?
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are
Edith,
very specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
The power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles.
She left a present for me. Guess that's where we're going.
When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or that Edie had a key to it.
Oh, yeah, this room, okay. Okay. So we're playing the same character when she was like 11, when she was a kid.
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house.
Am I talking about a curse? I mean, they kind of think that the
Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories!
Yeah, the families, they kind of believe the family's cursed. Which is why everyone's kind of dying.
I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight.
The frog.
We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
Okay, let's go. History of the Finches by Edith Finch.
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out. It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground.
Ah, I get it. We've probably got to go to the old house, the old sunken boat house. This is the house. If you look at the house, you look at this right at the very top there. That's where we are right now. We went right up there, and that's where the 90-year-old was hanging out, right at the very top of that little tower. But it's a big ass house, man.
There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life.
Good night, Shantucky. Yeah, no worries, Shantucky. I'm probably going to highlight it up the whole playthrough as well. It's too good not to. So you can kind of get an idea what might be happening here, right?
I'd go back to it.
She's obviously going to get trapped in this thing, I guess, or something. Or the tide's going to come in, she's going to die.
When the fog
maybe.
rolled in, I lost my way.
Okay.
I got turned around.
I was walking aimlessly in the fog. I don't know where I'm going.
I started seeing things.
What is it? Yeah, I think basically the text, when we've been playing, when you've had the text appear as they're speaking, the text has kind of given you an idea of which way to kind of go. So if you hear talking, you look around and where the text is, that's probably the direction you need to go.
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed.
Wait. Where does this come from? I don't care. See, find the text. Walk towards it.
But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me.
This is probably maybe wreckage of parts of the old house.
Or maybe I came back to them.
Was the light or was it in the house? We made it. We made it.
Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it! Let go! I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car.
Shit, I want to hear the end of the story, damn it.
I never saw Great Grandma Edie again. The next morning, the band came to pick her up, but she was already gone. After that, we moved around a lot. We both tried to make the best of it.
We still don't know what happened to Mom, however. I'm gonna...
A few years went by. My mom didn't like to talk about it, but she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly. She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes and appreciate how strange and brief all of this is.
Hey, toys. Wait, are we... what?
This journal was supposed to be for you.
Are we the kid now being born? Is this what this is? I mean, is this what this is meant to be?
But now I hope you'll never see it.
I mean, surely that's not what this is, right?
I just want to meet you.
It is,
Tell
right?
you all these stories myself.
It can't be, man.
But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way.
We have a little babby.
This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
So where the sun? It was a son. It was a little boy. Shit. That was good. That was good. Baby Bart. Well, he's already grown up a bit, right? Already grown up a bit, at least. That was very well done. Very, very well done. Weird is good, Svaper. Weird is different, right? I like the credits with the photos though. That's cool. Different. Ah, the stories. No, the section where you played the comic, that was good. That was good. Yeah, we just finished. It's just finished, Mannheim. Peaches! Yeah, Mammon, definitely. Definitely. The thing is, if I think about games like this over the last couple of years, games like this that have kind of really stood out, like this one has. They're all these like from these really small indie studios, and obviously these like indies are definitely more people that are more prone to taking like risks and doing things that are different. You know what I mean? But it was definitely worth the wait. I said I've had my eye on this for about a year or so. I've been waiting for this to come out. That was very, very cool. Hello, Agent Fort. So Edith Finch team 2012, 2017. That's like 5 years. It took them to make it, I guess.